Listen, I think I might have just understood why Argentina didn't win the World Cup final and why it felt like they didn't come to play, why it felt like they lacked motivation. And it's because of this theory running around that is striking and catching my attention. Do you remember when Argentina won against England in the World Cup semifinals? They held up a banner that read La Molvena San Argentine. La Molvena is an island in Argentina, which is claimed by Argentine, but then it's like a British territory. The British have the upper hand to own like they own that island. But Argentina have brought that political fight onto the pitch and then holding up the banner that says La Molvena is Argentine, which is not to be tolerated in football. FIFA rules and regulations does not allow political statements in football at all. This actually invited a lot of criticisms, especially from the UK government. And in FIFA regulations, when a team does that, bring political issues into football, they need to be tolerated. Suspended ban or removed from the competition. But unfortunately for FIFA, Argentina had made it to the World Cup final already. And looking at the sponsorships, the money that has been pumped into this World Cup, they couldn't just take the risk to take Argentina out of the FIFA World Cup final, so they needed to let them go ahead and then play. So the theory is that because Argentina had already made it to the finals and maybe decisions have been made that Argentina is either going to win the World Cup and get banned and be stripped of the World Cup trophy. Now they had the choice to either lose the final deliberately on their own, just give the cup up to Spain, or risk winning the World Cup, be stripped of the trophy, and then be banned in the 2030 World Cup. You understand? Like, are you clicking the dots? So, it is said that calls were made to Argentina that they should actually not win the World Cup final. Like, they should give it up. They should just give it up. And you see the players who were involved in raising the banner were Romero and Lisandro Martinez. And these players went off the gate from the game due to injuries, suspected injury that didn't load a bit off. You understand this? These are all things that aren't adding up, but they are adding up. So maybe the calls were made to Argentina that they should deliberately give up the World Cup trophy or risk winning it, be stripped of it and be disqualified from the 2030 World Cup, or give it up and then maybe you could be spared for the 2030 and complete a World Cup. I don't know. Do you think this political banner raised by the Argentine after the win against England was the reason why they didn't win the World Cup final?